When HMD was first founded in 2016, I thought that this was the future of tech. They intended to make tech that was not only sustainable but healthy for the humans using it. The company was founded by ex Nokia and Microsoft Mobile employees in Finland, meaning the assurance of EU privacy in the aftermath of the shady Chinese market. Their slogan summed it up perfectly to me: phones designed to be yours, not to own you. This is the HMD Skyline. It's a very thoughtful phone, packed with user centric features designed to make the phone more pleasant and healthy to use, and also reduce its environmental footprint. The phone comes packaged in a luridly pink box, an interesting design choice considering the entire branding of the company is designed to be as minimalist as possible. The phone itself comes in a paper wrap to protect the screen, and below it there's a USB C charger and a quick start guide. Overall, a fairly typical and inoffensive unboxing experience. This phone is visually beautiful. It's ringed with brushed aluminium, highly reminiscent of the Nokia N9. The back of the phone is also aluminium and is embossed with the HMD logo in glass at its center. The aluminium body is also very resistant to fingerprints. The phone has an amazing weight and density to it, and really feels like you're carrying a piece of equipment when you're using it, but it still never becomes cumbersome. My only issue is that the corners, very much like old Nokia phones that HMD have clearly been inspired by, are sharp instead of curved. This is one design feature that I think maybe should have been left in the past. When holding the phone, the corners tend to dig into the palms of your hands, and even though the sharp edges, monotone color scheme, and generally sleek, minimalistic industrial design definitely give the phone a cool, almost monolithic look, I do feel like maybe comfort should be prioritized here. Another one of the phone's primary selling points is that HMD have partnered with iFixit to provide guides and parts for easy at home repairs, including battery and screen, if you're brave enough to attempt that. Also, the speakers on this phone really are something else. They're louder and more powerful than anything I've ever heard on a phone of this price range. Still, though, this isn't an excuse to become one of those idiots who loudly plays music in public. Please don't do that. On the functional side of things, the phone comes with three buttons: power, volume, and one programmable action button. This button has several actions like double tap, hold, and press that can be programmed to do anything from play and pause music to turn your flashlight on and off. The phone is equipped with a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus POLED display and supports refresh rates up to 144 Hz, ensuring a very smooth experience. The screen offers vibrant colors and deep blacks, which is typical of OLED displays. The screen's brightness, however, does only go up to about 1000 nits, which might cause some readability issues in direct sunlight, even though the screen is equipped with a decent level of anti-glare. The Skyline ships with Android 14 and is promised to receive two major Android updates and 3 years of security patches. While this is adequate, it still isn't the same longevity as a full-on flagship phone. Also baked into the software is a detox mode, clearly playing into HMD's push for a human-centric digital ecosystem and promoting digital well-being. If I had to make one complaint, I would say that the detox mode is a little bit buried in the phone's systems. Once you've found it, it's easy to set up and very effective, but I think it should definitely be more front and center considering it is a big part of HMD's branding. The detox mode works by reducing distractions and limiting screen time, operating a bit like the iPhone's focus mode but with a stronger emphasis on helping you form more healthy habits around your phone. Even with the detox mode off, the phone ships with a really beautiful minimalist skin on most of its apps, giving the home screen a less stimulating appearance and just making the whole phone appear much more gentle and thoughtful. Under the surface, the Skyline houses a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 chipset paired with 8 GB of RAM. This configuration delivers reliable performance for most everyday tasks or moderate multitasking and gaming. Even though this would definitely be more than powerful enough for almost any average user, sometimes when you do something the phone doesn't quite expect, you can feel it taking a moment to catch up with itself. Still though, the phone scored a very solid 3046 in the 3D Mark test that I ran. In my experience, the Skyline tended to have excellent battery life, powered by a 4600 mAh battery, providing solid longevity that can comfortably last a full day of moderate use. It supports 33-watt wired charging, 15-watt wireless charging, and 5-watt reverse wireless charging, catering to various needs. The phone even comes packaged with a USB-C charging cable. I know this is the industry standard now, but I also think it's important to mention that the phone doesn't come with an aux port. The camera setup includes a 108 megapixel main sensor, complemented by a 13 megapixel ultra-wide lens and a 50 megapixel telephoto lens with 2 times optical zoom. The selfie cam is also 50 megapixels with autofocus. While the high-resolution sensors offer versatility, real-world performances tend to vary heavily. Daylight photos are generally excellent, but low-light performance and the quality of extremely zoomed-in shots may not meet expectations. Even though the autofocus is usually fairly accurate, the phone sometimes struggles to recognize and emphasize the subject of a photo. Overall, the HMD Skyline is what I would consider the mid-range phone of the future to look like. What I really love about it is that even on its own merits, it would be an extremely solid bet for anyone who doesn't consider themselves a power user, but what really does put it in a league of its own is all the incredibly thoughtful features that just make using this phone such a pleasing experience. Thanks for watching. Before I go, as of a few days ago, I have a Twitter account, so go and follow me over there. The link is in the description. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, please consider subscribing. The channel is really starting to pick up steam now, and your support would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, thank you and I'll see you in the next one.